Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the stream and welcome back to the channel for those of you on YouTube watching the VOD. We are here. We are in fact here. The game is loud. The storm is loud. I'm gonna get hit by debris. I was out and about off stream just trying to get some resources, tearing down a couple of things with a bunch of steel plate. As you can see from my 1600 or so steel plate. I was headed back home and I came across this wreck, so I decided to stop and take a look. I'm going to turn that down just a tiny bit there. There we go. And I did get out and look at it, knowing I was going to wait till we got back off stream, or back on stream to actually look at it, to actually pull it up. And I came over to it. I looked in the back, and I saw a gyro. Which is something I desperately need. I already rated this stuff. There wasn't anything in it, really. Kind of assuming there's nothing on the passenger benches. Oh. Out of curiosity, I know this thing doesn't... I bet I can tear this down and get power to this grid by turning that on. Hello? Did I not tear you all the way down past your computers? Thank you. Filled 100%. Toggled off. I will leave you for now. Are you guys full? You are. Well, shoot. In that case, what we're going to do is... I'm going to take this whole thing home. We'll tear it down at home. I might not even tear it down. I might keep it as a... I might turn this into like a fast response vehicle for scouting and whatnot. We'll see, though. We'll see where we end up. Curious if this is going to work the way I'm hoping. The storm is still super loud and super annoying. Please don't cause any problems. Reverse, reverse. Oh, yeah, that's right. We've got power. Now we will reverse this. Perfect. Can I add wheels to these? I can. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. You know, this is wider than mine. So this might actually end up being a good candidate to actually take over as the tow vehicle. Cut down the back quite a bit. Interesting. We'll figure out where we stand after that. But for now, I'm actually going to turn this back off. And I think for now we are actually going to just attach it to the back here. There's a lot of stuff in here that I would have to actually take control of. I don't think I want these cockpits. Ideally there's something in them. I doubt there is, though. Cool. I have been struck. Oh, no, 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 no. I cannot be getting hit. Well, for now we'll get ourselves situated in front of this vehicle. Back up to it here. Maybe back up to it, of course. Alright, then we are going to run merge blocks. And we're gonna... I even better get weld pads. I should have plenty of computers saved up here. Kind of weld up these blocks a little bit more so we've got some amount of strength. That is centered. That is centered. Let's back her up. Undo, undo. Nailed it. First try. Alright, so that is going to be a potential problem, is that I need to build some sort of seat back here on this. Really? I should have plenty of computers in here. I still have the small cargo container in here? Where was that thing? No? I don't see it. Ah, it's right in there. No, that's not it either. Okay, I think this thing's just losing its mind. There's no small cargo container on here. Computer. Oh. It's on here somewhere. I knew that. I'm gonna just use that one to get the rest of that buggy cockpit. So it was using a buggy cockpit. Hey, I could do a helm. Saddle cockpit's too obvious. Control seat's too obvious. I think we'll run a rover cockpit. Oh, computer use is different from the rover to the buggy? No, the control seat's just less. Okay. Fine. I need 4 more computers, huh? Are there 4 more computers around here? That's the next question. I kinda don't think so. I might have to tear something down. That's an antenna. That might have something. Come on, up and at him. Pardon me. It does not. What was battery? No, it doesn't either. Dang it! You know what? I don't need a gyro back here. So that just needs 1 more, so I can get that from this. Hey! Nope. Shut up. Alright, now we add wheel, or, not that, we need to... where's our cockpit here? Our control seat. There it is. Alright, and that is going to be handbrake on off. Turn handbrake off. We should be able to drive then. And in fact, we can. We're going to have one potential problem here. Crank the power up. We'll probably kick the friction up a little bit too, because this is a lot of weight now. I am 5.2 away from my home base. Whew. What? Alright. What we're also going to do is drop the strength down a little bit. No. That wasn't the right call. I need to do up the strength. Let's try 27. Let's turn the friction back down. Interesting. This might be kind of interesting to get back home, because this is far too much weight for this poor rover. Maybe I can get it to hold on. Well, that's interesting. Just gonna constantly do a wheelie here, I guess. I cannot adjust my wheels on this hill. Alright, let's go back on my terms then. Maybe I should have connected that rover to this one. Well, now I'm curious about something. Can I drive this backwards? Did I lock this brake? Is that what happened? No. Okay, I just need to get moving here, one way or the other. Alright. We might be able to get to this now. If we drop the strength down. I'm just not allowed to touch the ground, huh? Come on, give me something here. Wow, what a mess. Alright, well, let's see if we can get moving again at least. If I could just get up this hill, we'll be good. Come on. Let's go. Release that tire out from under you and let's get a move on. Okay. This is not going to work at all. What do I do here? Do I set this up as a trailer? Because right now, these wheels aren't even on the ground. Ooh, I have an idea. What if I then drop all of these wheels strength down to like 8? Let's try that. You know what? That is helping. I don't know how much it's helping, but it is helping. I think the worst part is that I just need to get over this one hill, and then from there I'm mostly good. Alright, we'll drive backwards. It'll be what it'll be. I'm curious how this works out. Oh god, my steering is inverted right now because I'm going backwards, but I think I can work with that. Speed! We're gonna go through this little valley here. Going 33 meters per second backwards. That is a bold strategy. You know what? I'm okay with it. Keep the speed up coming up the hill here. Oh boy, that's something I didn't think about. It's so long. Oh my goodness. That is not the best way to come over a hill, to crest a hill. I think this is our lake, or at least we're getting close to our lake. So that's good. This is actually driving really nicely this way. Road train. Woo! I did not like how quickly we were coming up to that little hill there. Yeah, that can stay back there. I'm not going back. I have a bunch of things painted pink, ready to be deleted. So when we get back to base, we'll go ahead and use my paint thinner mod to delete everything that is painted pink, and that should start up some more spawns. Because that should clear up a decent amount of space. They're mostly all that way. There's a couple this way I think I hit. A large cargo, I need to get there and get that building torn down. But I'll probably do that off screen as well. I might try to get that large cargo out on screen sometime. I know I can't lift it by hand, but I'm curious if I'd be able to build an extremely basic crane arm to grab it. This thing is still pulling pretty hard to the left. That is frustrating. You know, something occurs to me, I don't even have any lights going this way. All my lights are going that way. That could be a problem. I think we're flat all the way back to the base. Yeah, I'm not going back for that. It is pitch black behind the rover. But I did delete everything here, so I should be good. Now, one thing I do know is that I need to get this thing, find a place to put it, disconnect it, and leave it. Because I need to unhook my, or I need to get my trailer connected to the base ASAP. Not for power or anything, just to get it done. Start slowing down. Hey. Whew. Alright, that could stay there. I will go ahead and turn off the engine. Hell, it wasn't on that whole time. Whoops. How did I do that? I could have swore I turned it on for the piston. Or did I turn it off after that? I must have turned it off after that. I do not have any reverse lights. Why is it that I'm always trying to back this thing up in the middle of the night? Come on. Get back around there. There you go. Alright, I need to readjust those wheels again. Oof, that trailer is heavy. It is definitely time to rebuild, or at least build a new tow trailer, or a new tow vehicle. Maybe it's time to get that semi up and running. Well, this thing is really hard to control now that all that weight's back there. It is heavy. Come on, get yourself picked up. There we go. Hooked and locked, ready to go. I'm gonna turn my lights off. Oh, they were off. That's funny. Oh, these ones are still on. That makes sense. Alright, now the other thing I want to do. Is I actually want to basically put a conveyor connector here, which I think I'm going to have to do as a connector. Ooh, I can actually place that, though. What? What happened to it? That was weird. Oh, that's a small inside connector, okay. Inside connector, just like so. Do I put it that way? Maybe. I think I'll actually go that way, so that we can extend this way in the future, because I might end up putting the garage on this side, with another door into the storage room here. Alright, so I just need, what, 20 computers? I think I've got that inside here. Kick off our lights, come to the storage room. Computers are down here in the blue. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute, why don't I do this? Take what I need out of it. Now, that being said, what was in this one? This is tubes, okay. Tubes can go in one of these gray ones over here. Then this yellow one can go bye-bye. And this will just be our access point for our storage. I am going to recolor that to the correct color for this area. And just like that, I'm still not connected by power. That's funny. Maybe I am. Let's see. If I were to put a light down. Are you lit? You are not. Cool, so we are truly not connected to power. There's something over there by that large cargo. And 7.4 that way. Okay. Either way, I should have full access to... Yes, I do. Wonderful. I wonder. Can I go back to my connector here? Is there a half block connector I could use? No, it's just the big ones. Okay. Okay. I need to get some... I need to find some small cargo containers. Because then I can replace this system. Like, I like the idea of organizing and sorting, but it's not Minecraft. That's for sure. Let's grab as many of the steel plates as I can. Bring them inside. Steel plates go in this one. Maybe I'll dedicate this one to steel plates only. Which is not going to take long to fill it up. Oof. See, that's the problem, is that, yeah, it's great because I have storage space in here that I can empty the truck out with, but I'm already kind of maxing it out. See? I can't even put the rest of these in here. Yeah, see? That's a problem. I need to get... How much storage does this have? 8,000? Shit. I think that's how we do it. In that case, let's just, take all these out. Let's build 2 marked connectors, I guess, because that is the only sort of storage I have right now. Okay, that's the small storage. That's the inset. Regular connector, stupid. So we could do it like that. What do you mean unable to connect to place? Oh, because this is here. I knew that. .82 that way, okay. Alright, I'll start tearing everything down. This will just become the workshop in the future. Honestly, I'm kind of cool with. Alright, next you. All of the construction components. All of the interior plates. It'll be 16,000. Sir! Alright, I'll fix that in a little bit, I guess. That was an experience watching that just fall down like that. I do have metal grids, which is nice, so if I have anything I need to repair with metal grids, I can. Huh. You spin my doors right round, when you go down, down. Anyway. Doob. This one was all steel plate. 1,000 fit in that. Exactly 1,000 fit in that. Okay, that's kind of nice. I just like somewhat automated storage, to where I don't have to think about. it. You know, I remember building this. Remember, I was so happy when I finished it. Now look at it. Now let's move everything out of the other rover. Oof. What do you mean? Oh, we're full. Okay. Oh, I got room in that one. That is all of the space I have. What do you know? Cool. Alright, now I need to rebuild these. And I'm actually going to do this so that I can power these. Actually, I don't need to. I kind of liked having these unpowered, but at the same time, I really want to get the base powered, so we'll probably do that. Nope, that's not how you spell panel. Who knew? Alright, you going down. And you're going down, down, da, 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 da. Huh. Nice. Oh, I need steel plate? Okay, let me get some steel plate. That should get me some steel plate. In theory... Oh, you know what? I'll go and just place these here. Because I probably should. Now let's destroy this wall. Driver, move that wall! Hey, you know what I can do now? Come over here and I can just take a bunch of steel plate out of here. Give me all of the steel plate you have. Get the wall rebuilt, I guess. Because I'm not going to go traveling this late at night. Maybe I should put this off for now. Come back to it later. See, we own the hydrogen engine, I know that. Oh, come on. Curious what I could do with this. It's exactly 3x3, so long term I might be able to put some... Oh, you know what I could do? I could put some cargo in that thing, and then use it as my runner. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. This thing should be wide enough to be able to travel basically any speed I want. Be able to get the gyro back up and running. Did I put wings on this? Make it fly? The answer is no. No, I did not. It would be funny, though. It would be very funny. I need to own this advanced rotor. Actually, you know what? I'll just destroy it. Give me your stuff. For doth do not need it. Take the motors out of that. Take you guys out of those. Take construction components out of those. Alright, we'll build this one, then we'll build the next one, connect it. I want to keep these low. I might put some batteries on top. I need to get rid of these guys, and this is going to come out perfect, I think, back here. Yes, it is. Haha. Alright, what do we got? Well, that's frustrating. These have computers, right? They do. I'll take these computers. We don't need them. Really don't need these anymore at all. Alright. Moving on. Switch lock, and last but not least, do a regular connector back here. I like it. Picasso. Four more motors, huh? Okay. Did I pick the motors up, or did I just decide I didn't need them? Okay, good, good. I wonder if I could do something with those 2 ports. Probably not. What do I have for batteries over here? Couple of air vent fans, couple of hydro tanks. I don't have any batteries? Really? Oh, I've got this. Is there anything in this? Yes. Come on. Let me up. Fine, I'll do it this way. Geronimo!
Energy low.
Energy low. Pulled everything out of here. What do you mean? Gosh dang it. It's pushing to the last available thing, isn't it? Oh, you son of a... Alright, you, first things first. Disconnect, thank you. There's absolutely no need for there to be any stuff in these. Two large tubes. What a twist. Okay, cool. So now we need to get a conveyor moved over here. Just like so. Oh, god dang it. Get that built. Weld pads. Really? Fine, I'll put it there. Put it on the side, port to port. And we'll take this thing over there. Maybe we will, at least. Then we will yeet ourselves over here again. Perfect. There we go. 3 medium cargoes in the far back of this thing again. Boy, that's ugly. I think this is going to be my fast response, though. And this will be my kind of tear down and grab things. So that being the case... Still don't have any batteries, huh? How much... Is there a tank on here? No, so I am working off of what I have in that engine.
Energy low.
Yeah, I don't care about that engine anymore. And in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear these down. Get farther back in here again. Alright. So if we were to run conveyors, small conveyors of course, paint the whole damn thing green. Hell yeah. So we can go from there down to there. Oh no, yeah, we could. We could go to here. And that and across over to there. Okay. That's what we are going to do then. Alright, fine. I'll put a few tanks on the other side over here if I can fit them in. Which is going to be very fun. Do I just do one tank right in there? Probably. I could do two, though. Put one there, put one there. Get rid of you, get rid of you. I might also get rid of this back section here while we bring those in. And weld pads. Again. Okay. Put one there and one there. Put this puppy in here, just like so. Alright. The other one should be able to drop right in from the top. We'll see how that works, but we'll give it a shot. Haha! That is ugly in all the right ways. Now, how much hydrogen do those have? A decent amount, actually. This should power this truck for quite some time. And in the meantime, I'm going to get this battery over here, which should be right behind here. I might actually have that power cell somewhere. Let's go find out. Yay. It's just a small battery, but it's just something to keep things up and running. I'm going to go ahead and spend some time inside here. And I'm going to go get something to drink. So we'll be RB. Hello, hello, hello. We are back. And there was some background music, background sound there. It is still stupid outside. However, I did put at least one more mod in. At least I thought I did. Perhaps I didn't. Okay, I guess I didn't actually add them in. I was supposed to have my train blocks in so I could add grass in. But I guess I decided that I didn't need those in here. Alright, we're gonna close that up. We're gonna put this in here. It's not doing me any good. Ammo was in this one? No, this one. Alright, let's get a move on. The wind has stopped. So we can keep working on this. Did I get that battery up? Yes. So battery's up. Is there something else I was doing with it? Okay, now that we're home, is there a cockpit I could put in here instead? They're all 3x, huh? Fine, I guess we can put it over here. Oof. I might go with the regular one here. 'Cause that's just too tall for this vehicle, I think. How would that look? Honestly, kind of funny. How would it sit out here? Actually, that might be the best angle of view I'm gonna get. Alright. Get those off of there. Alright. Now we should be able to fit that on there. Just like so. And let's go get everything out of that, shall we? Oh, that's right. I don't have that connected anymore. I could probably reconnect that. I wonder if I should move that out and put a sorter in there. Yeah, we can do that. We can deal with that later. I think I just put away half the stuff I got out to build in this. No, I didn't. Okay. I think when I rebuild into a proper semi, the cab's going to go back to about here. It's going to be a cab over, a couple of batteries below it. And the engine's going to come off. We're going to run just batteries on it. It's going to be all electric. So this will all come off. Cab will come back to about here. The batteries underneath the actual cabin there. And then this will come forward to about here so that it's basically right on top of the front rear axle. And then try to widen it probably. I probably won't even do it with this one. I'll probably make one from scratch. But for now, where's the sun? Nowhere near coming up yet. Okay. Come on. Hello? I hate these things. I'm only getting rid of it because... Oh yeah, that's something else I can do. I can use my paint thinner mod and delete all that stuff that I didn't want lying around. So let's do that, shall we? Out of curiosity. Alright. You know, it's literally mine my mod, and I'm actually struggling to remember how to do things here. Paint thinner, preview preset. Paint it pink. Paint it pink. Which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things. PT, confirm all. Perfect. And that means everything should be in here. There is something I'm adding to this in the near future. I'm working on getting an actual dashboard set up so you don't have to use the control block. I am supposed to have a section here. Okay, so there's nothing saved, so everything did delete properly, so we should be good. I can do this just to make sure. Yep, everything deleted. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, shit, really? Huh. Can I get a ladder up there? Can I build on the outside of this anywhere? A simple no would suffice. Well, right there. I could put a ladder right there. Okay. A ladder! That was an explosion. So why is this just bursting out like that? It's really weird. Whatever. I'm sure it's fine. Why don't I have my lights on? Alright, well, let's move on. Do I have anything to get rid of? I do. However, I would also like to put these connectors back in here. Assuming I can. Oh, dang it, I fell. God dang it. I wonder if long term I'm going to end up putting a path through between grass here on each side. Maybe this will be gravel over here with some planters again. With some grass over here. Maybe gravel over here as well. Just a path here. Oh well, we'll get to that eventually. Next time I play, I'll try to remember to get my train mod going on here. Because I am really looking forward to that thing working. It's going to increase my ability to do what I want so much. Let's get these back on here so we got plenty of storage on this thing. Let's make sure that is connected. This might be sitting too far back here, but I'm hoping it'll be alright. I need to put another spotlight on here. Yeah, yeah. Drop these in and withdraw what I need to build that other spotlight. Make this a little more blue. Actually, I wonder if yellow would be better. I actually think yellow is better. push the offset forward a little more. We'll keep that at 3. Let's put this here, and then we also need to have a way to turn on handbrake. Alright, so this was this way. 5.7 kilometers this way. Let's get a move on, shall we? This is so much faster. I need to clean this keyboard. Or maybe just switch over to my other keyboard. Woo! That was fun. Ooh, that reminds me, what are my wheels set at? Up that strength to 12 or so. .4 that way, okay? Oh, there's this one up here to the left of the large cargo. Hopefully it's not the same one. No, it's... Well, that one actually probably was. Woo! I don't like these hills in the dark. No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay. We're gonna try to go straight down here if we can. Come on. Hold her steady. Come over the hill. Okay, I'm starting to think it's just the same grid that I was detecting. Which is only a little bit annoying, surprisingly. Yeah. This had a large hydrogen engine, I think. Which I don't have a use for. I'll take the power cell out of it. I'll leave it here in case I end up wanting it in the future, but I have a feeling I'm not going to. I'll take the large steel tubes out of that. And that. Do you have any? No, but you got lots of construction components. Alright. Oh, no, can I turn the power down to like 20%? I think this is exactly what it was getting my attention for. Which, in this case, I am going to paint it pink. I have no use for this stuff. That's not entirely accurate. This is small steel tubes. I can take the small steel tubes at least. That's computers. .7, basically straightforward. Okay. While I'm here, I'm going to go take a look, make sure there wasn't anything in here that I wanted to take with me. I'll tear down these doors at some point. I mean, I'll take them. If there was anything there I cared about. Although I will go ahead and use that med kit. May as well. Get ourselves healed up a little bit. Tear down these shelves. You have 0 power cells, so you are no use to me.
Inventory full.
Okay, shut up.
Inventory full.
Is there anything in you? Some motors. Am I ever gonna get this up and running? May as well leave it here, but good lord, that's gonna be forever.
Inventory full.
Cool. Well, I guess I don't think there's anything in here I care about besides that large cargo, so I'll leave everything else there. We'll move on to the next thing up here. Oh, excuse me. I am going through my hydrogen way faster than I would like. I'm hoping one of these places has a large battery that I can slap on here. Is that would be ideal, yeah? Okay, I really hope this hits to the left of this mountain range up here. Oh, that's better. Let's turn that gyro override down to about 20% so that it still kind of holds me straight to some extent. But it'll actually let this thing kind of float around the planet a little bit more. I might go up to like 50%. That might be the better call. $49 will work for now because I didn't trust that tree. A lot of boulders and rocks around here too. The sun's finally starting to peek through the darkness a little bit. Or it should be about 1.5 kilometers away from this settlement up here, away from this marker. There it is. A vehicle. Make sure I don't hit any of these rocks. There is a chance this has a survival kit. What do you mean, no mic? My mic's working. What do you want about? What do you mean, no mic? Ah, fucking liar. My mic's working just fine. I can hear myself when I unmute it, so I don't know what to tell you. But howdy, howdy. Get up and in. Okay. Well, I mean... I don't think I'm going to that one. Okay, let's turn that engine off. What do we got in here? Alright, well, that would make some amount of sense. I was going to say, everything was working. I don't know why it wouldn't be now, but stranger things have definitely happened. Alright. No computers in that. You do have some computers. How much hydrogen do you have? 50%? Might be about time to set myself up a little refueling system. Gosh dang it, I need to get in there. I could definitely use more batteries. Maybe I'll actually keep these shorties. Or these small ones. I don't tend to keep the small ones, but I might in this case. Do I have any computers in here? I didn't even think about that. A power cell, 5 computers. I don't know if that's enough. We'll find out. Because I need to get this thing moved so I can see what's behind it. Hey, look at that. I don't know if I need one of these per se. I mean, long term I will. Is an oxygen tank useful? Honestly, I don't think so. I'd rather just keep a little bit of ice there and save myself the block space. I really wanted to find that survival kit I need. Oh boy. Do not paint pink. That's the thing, though, is that when it does become useful, that's the point where I'm in space, and at that point, this series is probably going to end, and I'll move on to something else, more than likely. I just don't see much point in continuing once I get to that point. Let's chop off the majority of the top of this back here in the back. Can I maybe fit it down in here? Maybe. Probably, actually. Get my weld pads out. Oh, it's already over here. Okay. Come on, fit down in there. Do it for me. Alright.
Health critical.
What was a bit close for comfort there, bud. Oh no, I was not a fan of that much at all. Okay, well, it's on there. Let's just slap this on the side somewhere. Or on the top, I guess. You know, right there will work. Right on top of that battery. Alright, I'm not going to keep these batteries as much as I should. Is there anything else on here I really care about all that much? There's some windows. I've got plenty of bulletproof glass right now. No, that's everything. Let's do the thing, shall we? PT. Confirm all. And it's gone. Just like so. And let's move on. That was not worth coming all the way out here for, but hopefully there's something on the way back that that will be. I'm gonna keep that battery on full recharge. Okay. I don't know if I'll be heading for that one. That's a ways out of the way. I definitely need to retrofit this with batteries before I actually go on any longer runs than this. That's for sure. Whew. Gyro might be a little bit too aggressive now on the override, but I think we're alright. Alright, well. Guess we'll go this way. Alright, wheels. I actually do need your power up to about 40. Only way we're getting out of that one. Probably go down here through this little valley. Careful with these rocks. This thing is definitely a lot faster, or a lot more capable, I should say, of going faster than my truck and trailer are. Decent scout rover. I'm doing 55 meters a second right now and gaining. That's not bad. I'll take it. Thank you, the Eternal Fire, for the follow. I must have missed that. I don't know how. Didn't even show up for me. That's really annoying. I have it set up to, but I guess it didn't want to. Yeah, and considering this thing has some cargo on it and is just an absolute mess, I'll take it. 7 kilometers through what's probably not great. Now, it is worth noting I am pretty well maxing out my hydrogen engine's capabilities with those speeds, but that's maybe too much air. We're okay. Woo! All I gotta do is turn my battery on, and that solves my overpower issues. Hello, lawn. Alright. Well. Are any of these empty now? Let's check. Kind of not expecting any of them to be... Okay, one is. Probably these two, huh? No. That one has some yet. That one does not. Yeah, it's empty now, so it really doesn't do anything for me. And that one's empty already. Alright. Did I? Wow. I am the smartest. I put in the two conveyors to the two conveyor blocks to essentially connect the two together, but I didn't put anything in between. Guess what'll be connected now? Oh, that's annoying. I can't believe I did that. Now, the question is, where these two were, I could put 2 batteries here, actually. Do I do that? Do I take one of this one's batteries? I believe... Okay, not that much. It's got some yet, but... Where is the hydrogen tank that says it has anything? Weird, so this whole setup is completely useless on here now. Got it. Oh, it's this one up here. That still has some. You're connected, right? Yes. Forgot I broke that. I have it turned off right now. If I turn it back on, it's green now. I have the grid powered off, though. Okay, that's weird. Anyway. So these are useless to me now.
Inventory full.
Do I have more engines over here? No, I don't. Okay. I have a drill? Weird. I guess we'll save it. No reason not to. If I end up needing components out of it, I could just take them out. Let's put this over in the pile. Tear this down now. Oh, I don't own this. Look at that. Cool. Actually, I think if anything, I'd want to take this one off. It's not center line or even close to center line. The other one's at least touching center line. Alright, let's get a couple of weld pads down. Put one dead center right there. And we'll put one dead center right there. Get this tucked in. And I think that'll just about work. This thing is getting uglier, I think. Got no use for you right now, but I may end up doing a little bit of a small grid utility setup inside of this building, actually. That might work. That might be exactly what I do. Need to get that torn out. Whee! So I think I need to move this whole setup forward. So that being the case... Well, I didn't mean to do that. This needs to be turned back on. Bring it mostly dead even. This needs to be turned on and bring that flat again. That was too far. Alright, just like so. Oh wait, that's not going to do me any good. I need to move this whole thing forward. I'm an idiot. Alright, do I have my rotors over here? I do. Oh, my hinge is already here. I'm just special. Let's lock you. Oh, dang it. Ah! Goodness! Just delete the head. Why am I having such a hard time deleting this head? Alright. Attempt number 7. Hinge part. There we go. Alright, then we'll start going down slowly. And then start coming down faster. Oh, that was wrong. Why is my T on again? Dang it. Just like so. Come on. Unable to place light armor block? Well, nobody asked. Alright, move you forward. Oh boy, you are fast without a trailer. And then... let's get that all welded up here. Wheels need to all go down. By about yay much. Oh boy, that might be too much. Come on. Ooh, this thing is so perky now. Alright. Lock her in. Attach. There we go. Get these all built back up. Alright, let's get the wheels back up. Alright, the hinge is going to be set to off. We're at what, -4 right now? Perfect. -40 and +40. I like it when things are actually set up right. And the rotor, not the trotter, the rotor. I'm going to turn that off as well. Turn the rotor lock off. We're at 0. Again, wonderful. I'm probably leave that where it is. -45 and -45. How's that going to handle now? Better overall. Do you have propulsion? No. Does everything here have propulsion besides that one? Yes. Alright. What I will do is I will actually set my front wheels to a steering angle of 30. Front left wheel. I have directional pulse. What's the question now? Like, can I pull torque higher than push torque? I think it's actually even. I think it can go both ways about evenly. The only reason I think that is because when you pull, you separate the head off, but it keeps on pulling. Whereas when you push, the whole thing actually kind of gets a little bit of bend in between the sections and the head. So I think it's probably about equal. I've never actually tried, though. Hope that helps. Let's turn brake off of that one. And the rest of these, I'm going to keep steering on, but I'm going to turn it down to like 5 degrees. I'm going to turn the power up to 70. Turn the strength down a little bit. Keep the strength at 40, though. Did I turn 230 on these? Yes, okay. And it's stormy now, isn't it? Where am I? That's where I need to be, over there. Okay. Backing up. Come on. Get her backed in there. Aha, perfect. That's not janked up at all. Wonderful. Alright, we need to get this over here. Do I have any medical kits here? I don't believe so. You know, I had a chance there. What does a sorter look like? Okay. Let's go ahead and get that built on. Nothing I can do in this weather anyway. Alright. We need a conveyor sorter here. Alright, cool. That is pushing everything out. That is what I'm looking for. And get the connector on there. We'll keep running the old school. That's better.
Health low.
Health low. So I need to get this one set down here. Switch lock and lock. Perfect. That should automatically pull everything out of here. And it did not. There we go. Need to get inside now. I think it's time that I start building onto that. How many power cells do I have? Just 3? Okay. Yep, I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna... How do I want to do that exactly? Half block? Go down a half block? Ugh. Anyway. So can I sit in this? If I went down a half block, that would get me a lot closer. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Keep kind of this area, this building right here is kind of like the command center for vehicles and cargo. This cargo is going to go away long term. And then out beyond, right here, we're going to go down a half block, and that will become the parking zone, which will become a building all its own over here, a hangar building of sorts. Question is, do I bring it in from over here on this side or over here on this side? And I think I want to come in from this side over here. Yeah, I think that's the call. Is that storm over? Pretty much. I mean, it's still going, but hopefully I don't die. Need to get these torn down. Come on. Hey, the storm's over. Yay. Come on. There you go. Thank you. And how far this way can I go? Need to get a lot more steel plate, that's for sure. This is going to be another big construction project. I can't go that far. I can go about this far. That's kind of the limit. Got it. I mean, I guess I could go one more and just drill it out, but I don't think I want to. Actually, I kind of think I want to... I did the main building with panels. I think I'm probably going to do the same thing here. But we'll get things laid out here first. Oh shoot, it's not going to let me do that, is it? Shoot. That does not solve my problem long term. I need to get rid of all these and go back to full height, I think. Dang it! What I could do... I wonder if that would work. Yeah. Let's get rid of all these. Can I go up a little higher? I wonder if I could do this. So if I do that, bring it out just a little bit. Come on, do what I want. No! So if I did that, like, right there, that would allow me to place it there. No! Ah, it's not going to work that I was hoping. So what I could do then is just bring this here, walk straight into it. It might be easier to do this as a subgrid, huh? But am I gonna be able to do it as a subgrid the way I want? Probably off of here, yeah. Not the way I'm wanting, though. I have to do a double grid from that point. Alright, let's go this way then. That might be close enough. So if I do that, what's that look like? Close enough is what that looks like. And I'm probably okay with that. That might work. I wonder. Could I possibly do that? Yes! Aw. I would have to keep those there. Okay. Well, I'm out of ideas then. I can't do half blocks because I want doors on this. I have to go full blocks. Which sucks. I think it's just kind of where we're at right now. Let's get it all laid down here. This does mean we can go back a little bit further, I think. Maybe not quite that far. Let's see. Let's go back over here where we were at before. That's the limit right there. Okay. Now, did I have that lined up perfectly? That's the next question. The inside is all going to be half blocks just to save some amount of steel. I'm already running out of steel, so I'm going to have to go off stream and go find some big stuff. Maybe I'll... Oh, even that building's not going to be enough. I'll have to find a couple of large grids and tear them down for this project.
Energy low.
But this is basically going to become kind of the control center garage area, so it's kind of necessary at some point. Now the sun is out, so I'm going to take this opportunity to go get some stuff done. I didn't even think about that until just now. Yeah, it's going to be nice. Have a couple of bigger garage doors here, probably 1, 2, maybe 3. They'll be deep so I can put full trailers in and everything. Let's go get in the fast truck and go find something. Alright, so we found stuff that way. We're gonna go off this direction. See what's around. Hopefully I can find something relatively close, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. I don't think I've gone this way in quite some time. I've got all this empty space. I should cut this down a little bit. Or just leave it. One of the two. .8 kilometers dead east. We're gonna go around this hole of death. Gonna have to go around this mountain range, it looks like. Ooh. It's a harder landing than I would have liked. I'd like to have a second gyro on here so I have one full strength that I can use to actually control the roll and everything a little more directly, but locked is fine. Do need to swap keyboards though. This one is getting quite annoying to use right now with the drink I spilled on it the other night. Yep, we're going over this hill, I guess. There's a vehicle over here. I don't think this is the one it was telling me about either. I think I've already been here. Which means I will be marking this. Yes, I have. Already got everything off of it. Alright. Paint it pink. Moving on. I don't think that was it, though. That was... Yeah, no, that was not far enough. So we'll keep going over this hill here. Come on. Build up the hill. Build up the hill. Demsby. This is probably what it was. Yeah, it's about right. Which sucks because I don't think I care about these at all. I mean, I guess they're steel. I can take the steel off of them. Oh no, these are train bridges. There might be something up there. Yes, there is. On the other one, of course. .7 on the other side of this mountain range, huh? Don't know if I'll be going over there today. Do you have anything? Battery... 14 power cells. The helm. Some doors. Helm doesn't matter to me. Is there anything past the battery on this end? O2 generator. No use to me there. What else we got? What are you? Hello? What am I stuck on here? Lots of tanks. Heat vents are good for large steel tubes. These are all fully intact, too. Oh, don't need you. I'll hack that. Ooh, that's got ice. Take that stuff out. All the tanks are at 100% too. Don't think I'm getting this down the way I'm hoping. Now it's just me and the server. Now there's other stuff up here. Interior plate for those. Do I have any interior plate? That's a good question. I do. I have 12 interior plate on me and 30 more in there. Okay. Let's pull all the interior plate out of there. Is there anywhere I can hook onto? Not particularly. This might get me up there. Or not.
Your health is critical.
It sure is. Look at that. I wonder, can I place another one of these here? I can, look at that. Alright. I am up high, I'm up tall. Is there anything in this train car? Starting to think that might be a big whopping no. And in fact, I'm going to go back here. No, these are empties. That's a shame. So there's really nothing here. I mean, there's all that hydrogen, but I guess we can set a GPS here. I think we're actually going to call it there for today, too. It's been a fun one, that's for sure. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Till then, as always, take it easy. And a goodbye.